All right, GladrapChannel, you're with Abel Sanchez. How you doing? First day in New Zealand today? Or?
First day, yes. Just arrived this morning at about 10:30.
You've never been here before?
No, first time. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, cool. And do you like
It's not the hustle and bustle of everywhere else that we're at.
Yeah, true. Are you a bit jet lagged? Are you just...
I'm a little bit tired. I just flew in from Russia yesterday about 3 o'clock. I drove home to Big Bear and then drove back about 10 hours later to catch a flight here. So yeah, I've been flying a little bit.
Yeah, and congratulations on your victory as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how did that go?
You know, we had two guys fight. We had Dennis Shafakov fight for the mandatory and the 135-pound division. He won on Friday night, and then Murat Gassiev fought on Saturday night against Denis Lebedev, and we won a split decision there for the IBF title.
Okay, so you're feeling that lucky streak, do you?
I'm feeling very lucky, yes.
So, you know, just to start off, you know, I'm such a big fan of Gennady Golovkin, and you know, you training him, that guy seems like a machine. Like, you know, he doesn't seem to get affected by anything. Like, you know, he was in London with Kell Brook. How does that guy do it? Like, how does he maintain that super focus?
Well, you know, as we were talking in the press conference a little while ago, I run a military camp. I run a very strict system, and I try to break them down and make them believe what I want them to believe. Gassiev fought the same way the other night, very, very confident. Shafakov fought the same way, very confident. Nothing rattles them. Hopefully Andy spends more time with me, and if we're successful on Saturday night, maybe the rematch, Andy will be a much better fighter because of that, getting used to what regiment that I put out.
So talk to me about Andy Ruiz. You know, the first time here in New Zealand, so much press around here. Does that faze him, you think? Like, does he get affected by it, or does he like it?
I just got here, but I've been reading and I've been watching all the clippings. He's having a great time. He's had a great reception. He's a likable guy anyway. I think they're both good men, and I think that the people that can see that. So he's having a great time. He's not even nervous or anything like that. You would think he would be because of his first title fight, but I think the reception here has made him feel at home.
I see in the comments, you know, people are rooting for Paco, but he's such a nice guy that it's hard to root against him, you know?
Well, you know what? I think that people are rooting for a great fight, and if Joseph Parker happens to win, it's going to be in a great fight, and I think they'll be very proud of him. But if Andy wins, I think if it's a great fight, they'll be proud of him too, because I think that, like I said, I've been reading and watching. I think they've taken him under the wings, and they really don't want to root against him, but they don't want to root for him. But if he happens to win, I think the people will be happy anyway.
So, what do you think about Parker? Like, have you watched the last fights? They've all had some sort of controversial endings.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of Joseph's fight. I watched him spar with Klitschko in Florida when he was there. We were in the same camp with Gassiev. Look, he's undefeated. He's a very good fighter. He's beaten some very, very good fighters. That the controversial only means that the other guy didn't want to continue. I think that Joseph has matured a heck of a lot in the last 4 or 5 fights. Kevin's doing a magnificent job with him, and we hope to get the best Joseph Parker with no controversy, and we hope to beat the best Joseph Parker on Saturday night.
Is the key to beating Joseph Parker to apply pressure? Because I think Andy said that his strategy was to suffocate Joseph for 12 rounds straight.
Well, if you've seen any of my fighters fight, I have a teaching philosophy, and that's my philosophy. I feel that we have to give the fans that pay the good money to see us fight a fight. And the only way you're going to do that is not to dance, that's to fight. How we approach it and how much pressure we put on them and how we do it is something that we're going to see on Saturday night. But my guys fight. All my guys fight.
Like Gennady says, right? Mexican style, right?
Mexican style, attacking, and like I said, giving the fans what they came to see.
Do you see any weaknesses in Parker so far?
You know, no.
Like, what about his gas tank?
I think that every fight and every fighter fights a particular fighter a certain way. Just because he fought Takam that way, and because he fought Dimitrenko that way, and he fought the other guys that way, doesn't mean that's the way he's going to fight Andy. Conversely, the same thing. Just because Andy fought the guys that he fought in a certain way, does not mean he's going to fight Joseph Parker that way. When they meet in the ring, there's two almost identical guys that fight identically. They fight toe-to-toe. They go at each other. So it's the guy that imposes his will first that gets the better of the action and helps him mentally. Is going to be the guy that comes out victorious.
And you think that, you know, the whole training in Big Bear in California, training with Abel Sanchez, you know, legendary trainer, that's going to totally boost up Andy's confidence,
yeah,
right?
But you know what? There's going to be 16,000 people that are screaming for Joseph's name, so I think that's going to boost. I think that's going to equal things out there.
But he's fought in Macau, right? He's fought in Pacquiao undercards.
Yeah, but when they're screaming the other guy's name, it's across from you. It's a lot different than in a stadium where they're not really going to see you. they're going to see somebody else. They came to see Joseph for this fight.
Okay. And you see this going 12 rounds? Do you think it's possible?
It's being a 12-round, very tough, brutal fight where both guys are going to get tired, and we're going to see heavyweights get tired towards the end of the fight, but they're going to still be throwing punches. I see a difficult fight for both guys.
Just last question. You know, you trained with Gennady Golovkin, the greatest. What is the secret of being great? You know, how do you rise above being normal? You know, what's your...
As a fighter, you mean?
Yeah.
It's the discipline and dedication that they have to trust us. As Joseph and David used to trust Kevin. They have to trust us. If they don't trust us, it's impossible. We're not magicians. All we can do is impart our wisdom and impart our knowledge and impart our experience if they allow us. If they allow us to get into their brain and allow us to do those things, then they're going to be successful. I've been real lucky. I've been blessed. The guys that I've worked with have trusted me, so we've had success. Kevin's always had success too, and he doesn't work with a lot of people, so he must be doing something right. So that's why I say it's going to be the kind of fight that where two guys go at each other, and the guy that is stronger mentally is going to win.
It's going to be something to watch, huh?
Yes,
the break of will, you know?
I think that's what it's going to be, because they're both very skilled. They're both very fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And they both hit hard.
It's a very even matchup, right?
Yeah. So it's just a matter of who gives in first.
Did Gennady give any advice to...
Gennady was there 3 weeks, in the first 3 weeks in Andy's camp. No, actually, he was there a week after I got the camp, so he was there like the second, third, and fourth week. Because Garcia had the fight also, so he was there mainly to help these guys with the aspect of you're fighting for a world title.
He trains with them, does he?
Yes, but he doesn't have a fight right now, so he just went to camp for 3 weeks.
Just to help out?
Just to help out, yeah. He trained alongside with him for 3 weeks. Yeah, no, he's a very good leader.
And he talked to Andy?
Yeah, he was showing Andy different methods and different ways. And Garcia also, because they were sparring together, Garcia and Andy, so he was able to see them sparring. He was able to after the training or after the sparring, to be able to walk the things with them in the ring that they could use tomorrow to improve their skills. Gennady, being who he is, sometimes is listened better than from a coach who really is just a coach. The fighter, he's been there and he's there, so the fighters listen to them a little bit more, I think.
And he's aware of who Parker is, Gennady?
Of course.
Okay.
Look, it's our job. It's our job to know. Yeah. But I've always believed that I have to prepare Andy to be the best Andy can be. I don't care what Parker does.
Exactly.
Same thing with Kevin. Kevin's got to prepare the best that Parker can be. And it doesn't matter who's in front of him. Because if we start adapting to somebody, now we're not 100%. If I start saying, well, Parker has a great right hand, I gotta change my things for him. Then my fighter's not 100%. I want my fighter to be 100%, and if it's not good enough on Saturday night, we got more work to do.
Yeah.
Simple.
Abel, honestly, you don't know what it means. I watch all your interviews on YouTube, and it's such a pleasure to meet you, man. So thank you for everything you've done for the sport.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure watching you. So nice to meet you in person. Thank you so much.